This conference will now be recorded.
Yes, sir, we are live to the world.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome to Dr. TSPR show. This is Dr. Tangella Shivaprasad Reddy alias Dr. TSPR. Namaste, Adab, hello. Again, we have the favorite of the globe, Dr. Satish Ranjan, one and only molecular immunologist from Germany. What a way we have started on Corona in 2019 February, now 2021 January. Everything scientific, everything logical, everything evidence based. This channel is known for that. And that too when it comes to the health aspect, because health is wealth. All the governments across the globe, they are welfare oriented, and for them it should be the health of the citizens which should be most and the prime aspect of any welfare government in the world. As WHO failed, we have seen time and again, the member countries also not lagging behind WHO. Now, this phase, when the second phase is affecting America, Europe, people are dying, innocent people. Our heart goes, we really pray for them, and we always convey our sympathies to the families who are losing their near and dear ones. In the same pursuit, what is happening in India and also the world? How good these vaccines are, because this vaccination program is being hurried. Is there any emergency? Is there any urgency? Is it logical for this vaccination to start on Jan 6th in India 2021? Had this vaccine gone through all the trial modes before it really becomes a vaccine? Is it a vaccine, or in the guise of vaccine, third stage of trial, which innocent Indians are being put to? Are innocent Indians being made scapegoats with their own tax paid money being invested for these biotech or whatever it is, Serum Institute of India, whatever companies they are, by the government? So this we are going to discuss today, and it will be totally scientific. We are challenging the government, let them come out clean, whether it is union or state governments across India, and for that matter even the world welfare governments. So I'll just present certain things. When India already seems to be having a herd immunity status going, if not, the Prime Minister of India to the Chief Ministers, the Union Cabinet Secretary to the Chief Secretary of all the states should answer. How is that they are opening up educational institutions, malls, now even cinema theaters, even even before even before the vaccination program actually has taken place? So this is what is very fundamental. Not just fundamental, it also rubs you on a different side. So I'm just presenting you the Hindu's program, Hindu papers, pictures for you today. Today's Hindu's paper, anyone can watch. Anyone can watch. And I'm just trying to correct them, but hopefully they. Early birds, time for action. People queue up in front of a cinema in Thrissur on Tuesday for reservation tickets for Vijay Starrer Master. Theatres prepared to reopen on Wednesday after a long break following the COVID-19 lockdown. Today, the theatres are open. For your kind information, people of India, the vaccine program starts on 16th. Today, the people are queued up. And not only that, see the farmers. SC states implementation of 3 controversial farm laws, and I'm trying to enlarge. Just you have to excuse me, for the picture is being presented. Farmers continuing their protest against the new agriculture laws at the Ghazipur border in New Delhi on Tuesday. See the farmers, masses. Is it because of herd immunity? No one is getting affected with corona. God bless them. We all wish and pray, me and Dr. Satish Ranjan, that everyone should stay healthy, not get affected with any virus or bacteria or parasitic, any infection. People of India, people of world should stay healthy. I hope you have seen all this. That means the herd immunity has already set in. What is the purpose of vaccine? Is it not to create this herd immunity? When already herd immunity is happening, when you just seek and take some more time, don't you think India will be out of this? Then do you need this vaccination? Taxing our own people's money. And the first consignment of Covishield vaccine arriving at Bangalore airport, like that every state has received. And this, because I have selected this, because of our great gentleman, no option to select between two vaccines, health secretary, he is again on the receiving end. Once again, I'll read out. Rollout to start on Jan 16, supplies reach 4 major depots first. People will not have the option of making a choice between the two available COVID vaccines, Covishield and Covaxin. When the rollout starts on Jan 16, they are one and the same. As I was just speaking to Dr. Satish Ranjan, he will explain the scientific and why we need two organizations, two of them. When the rollout starts on January 16, Union Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan said at a press conference on Tuesday, he is the man who is always confused, absolutely ambiguous with his statements. There is no logic or scientific basis. I have shown, this is the Hindu paper. I have shown you two pictures now, and even this headliner of this gentleman's statement is also on the first page. Whether herd immunity, India is gaining herd immunity or not, Mr. Health Secretary Bhushan has to say. Because he is making people to get inoculated with this vaccine. Where is the data of Corona, Mr. Rajesh Bhushan? In India, since 2019, where is the data regarding Corona? Each and every state, whether it is ICMR approval protocols, or your own union government, your health department's data, kindly put it in the public domain first. The union government, he said, had agreed to procure 110 lakh Covishield doses from the Serum Institute of India at 200 per dose and 55 lakh doses of Covaxin from Bharat Biotech BBIL, of which 38.5 lakh doses is priced at rupees 295 per dose. I don't know whether if it is one and the same. BBIL would provide 16.5 lakh doses of Covaxin free of cost to the central government as a special gesture. Who has funded these trials first? Is it not the public money? And the worst scenario is Hyderabad is receiving Serum Institute of India Covaxin, when Bharat Biotech is very much located in Hyderabad itself. This is the ambiguity. Welcome, sir. Because I just wanted to make things simple for Rajesh Bhushan, how he is ambiguous, how he is so confused. Yes, sir. What is happening in India and the world, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I will also begin with the statement of Mr. Bhushan, the Health Secretary. Yeah. So if you remember, in August, he has, in one of his press conference, he has briefed the media and he has said, what is the purpose of vaccination? So from there, I should start. Yeah. So the purpose of vaccination is to achieve herd immunity. Yeah. So what is herd immunity? First, we should talk about this very briefly. Yeah. For those who have not yet understood what is this. Yeah. So this is a kind of immunity which is attained when 60 to 70% of the people have developed antibodies. Yeah. So there are two ways of developing antibodies against any disease or this kind of pandemic or COVID-19. So either you get infected by by the coronavirus, and then your body will generate the antibodies. Yeah, this is the naturally process of developing your antibodies. And the second method is by doing vaccination. So vaccination will also do the same thing. Yeah, because the vaccine that India is going to launch is live attenuated virus. So this is kind of inactivated virus that will be injected, and your immune system will respond, and the body will generate the antibodies. Yeah. So this is basically the two method by which you achieve the herd immunity, and then the virus spread will stop. Yeah. So now let's come to the purpose of to why this vaccination is now, or is it really necessary, or is it really urgency? So before launching a vaccine, the first thing we should really understand, or we should know, the India should know, or the government and the Indian citizens should know. So what is the current status of herd immunity now? In August itself, last year, I have wrote that India is moving towards undeclared herd immunity based on the antibodies data available at that time. And at that time, if you look at data from the August, many cities like Pune, Delhi has already 50 to 60% people have developed antibodies against the coronavirus. And if you see the curve from that time, it has never flattened until recently. Yeah. So people have been getting infected at the constant rate, and more people have been now exposed to the virus and they have recovered. So definitely a higher percentage of Indian population has now been infected, recovered, and developed antibodies. So what is this current status now? So what is the antibody prevalence in Indian population? This we should know. If it is already close to that level of herd immunity, yeah, then India is already is close to or is is about to reach the herd immunity status, and this is being achieved naturally, yeah, by doing any kind of vaccination. Then the purpose of vaccination itself is now defeated. So there is no need to vaccinate as of now. First thing. So there is no alarming situation now in India that vaccination is of so urgency that you should launch it. Yeah. Now the another important thing. Okay, if you are going to launch the vaccine, if you are going
One
to
second,
launch
sir.
the
One
vaccine,
second. There are complaints that your voice is too low. Just let me just check. Can you just increase a bit?
my voice is completely full. My voice is full.
Full, and you just. I think you need to shout so that Modi can hear and bypassing Mr. Bhushan,
Okay.
Rajesh Bhushan.
Okay. So we have talked about the purpose of vaccination, and we have also talked about what is the herd immunity status or what is the prevalence of antibodies in Indian population. How much population in India has already developed antibodies now? Yeah, and based on the data of August, it seems to be that highest possible number of people are close to the herd immunity percentage, or if you say in exact figure, then 70 to 80% population seems to have developed antibodies against the coronavirus. Then what is the need of vaccination as of now? So the situation is not alarming, and the purpose of vaccination is being naturally defeated by this antibodies development by virtue of natural infection. Yeah. So this we have talked now. So now, if you talk about vaccine and then vaccination, then the first important thing people ask, how safe your vaccine, and what are the scientific procedures that have been followed. So I was looking to the data or the guidelines of the ICMR about this Bharat Biotech vaccine. I will talk about one vaccine.
One
So
second,
the
sir.
trial of Bharat.
Satish Ranjan, 1 second. Doctor, we are just trying to just check the voice because the
Yeah,
voice has
please.
been very, very low. I don't know because there is a conspiracy going on with this channel. We have seen yesterday also abruptly it has been hacked, and it is shame on them. Such an important topic, we are doing it in larger public interest. How can they do all these nonsensical things? Just say hello, sir.
Somebody told me last time also, but after recording, my voice was good. I think when it will be recorded.
Yeah, just can
So
you just
same problem somebody complained me last time.
can you just
You asked your audience if they're.
just say once?
Yeah. Please check your voice once again. Yeah, if it is audible to your audience now or not.
I think it's not, sir. Just we are trying to
Oh.
check. 1 second. Uh,
If not, then I will try to switch to my another handset.
please, sir, please. Because I don't want the purpose now. It is going to be very crucial from here onwards. The way you are going to expose.
Yeah. Yeah. One moment. I will try.
Because here it's
Oh,
very
this
clear,
is a big
and how is
problem.
that
Yeah.
I'm not able
This
to?
will not happen.
What we are discussing, at least now people should hear what we both are discussing. Even
Yeah.
my voice is also low.
Yeah.
Even my voice.
No problem. We can re-discuss everything what we have talked about so far.
My voice also. Oh, not just yours. Even my voice was also. I'm shouting top of the my this thing.
Yeah.
There
I can
seems
hear
to
your
be
voice
some.
because we are on another. Yeah, we can hear each other because we are on another platform. Yeah, but I think the telecast voice has been reduced.
1 second. One second, sir. I'm just trying to check whether here the voice has been. ఒకసారి దీంట్లో
Yeah, here also people are complaining that the
No, 1 second, sir. We'll just try to work it out in a matter of 2 minutes. ఇది పైన పిలిచి ఒకసారి ఇక్కడ దీంట్లో ఏమైనా మ్యూట్ ఒకసారి చెప్పి పంపించు వాయిస్ ఇక్కడ
I
దీంట్లో
have joined from another handset
Yep,
with the Bluetooth. So is it audible now?
you are audible. I'm just trying to check the. Just how come this?
Your voice is not audible now. I cannot hear you.
One
My
minute,
voice is audible?
No, 1 second.
No, I
Correct.
cannot hear you. I
Is
cannot
it clear
hear
now?
you.
Is it clear now?
No, yeah, it is better. And my voice is audible now.
Yeah, it's audible. ఇక్కడ దీంట్లో.
But I think the telecast who are listening to the telecast.
No, one second. Now let's just keep speaking.
Yeah. So should we discuss once again?
I think
Or is it okay?
now this has become clear now. Voice is clear now.
Voice
Yep.
is clear.
Voice is clear,
And-
Mr.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll start with Mr. Shashi Bhushan's ambiguity. When India is attaining herd immunity, I've shown the pictures in the Hindu today alongside our Shashi Bhushan, Rajesh Bhushan's health secretary's statement, how the master movie released today attracting huge masses trying to book their tickets, and even I have shown you the another photograph of the farmers in Delhi Ghaziabad border in masses, huge. That means the herd immunity has set in, and even the action of the government, state and union governments, slowly but surely opening up educational institutions. Malls, I have even complained here in Kerala against Lulu Mall. The way they were trying to get people in that first floor market, it was nothing short of a mad rush. How is that they are being allowed? People are not getting affected, and we wish and pray that no Indian, nor for that matter no citizen in the world should really get affected, hospitalized or lose life. No, the purpose is not that, but our purpose is much more simpler, and the sinister designs of the pharmacy insurance mafia should be addressed. When India is galloping towards herd immunity, do we need this immunization? I mean, vaccination now. The purpose of vaccination is one and the same. And the ambiguity of this gentleman called Health Secretary Mr. Rajesh Bhushan once again comes to the fore. 2 vaccines. Bharat Biotech in Hyderabad, but Hyderabad, Telangana gets vaccine from Pune, Serum Institute. No one understands the logic. And the price is also totally different. And he will explain, Dr. Satish Ranjan, once again he is the molecular immunologist from Germany, a scientific man who has been a regular feature in our shows. Sir, what is happening in India and the world, sir? What's this going on?
So I think again there is a little bit disturbance here in the voices, but still we will try. Yeah. So as you rightly said, the statement. So I will also start with his statement from August. Yeah, you remember if he has said that India should wait for the vaccines to come. Yeah, but at the same time he explained the purpose of vaccine. So let's start with the purpose. The purpose of vaccination is to develop herd immunity. Yeah? Herd immunity is developed by 2 ways. Either you get exposed to the virus and you develop the antibodies naturally, and secondly, you vaccinate the people and then you develop antibodies. But my question to him was very clear. Yeah, has been you be able to control the rate of infection in India? The answer was no. So if the rate of infection was very high and people used to get infected, more and more people were getting infected, then it's naturally that more and more people have now recovered and they have developed antibodies and they are already attaining close to herd immunity. So where the purpose of now vaccine is comes. So the very purpose of vaccination has now been defeated itself by the natural process of getting infection and the people being recovered and developing antibody. So the first thing India should come out with this data, or Indian government, that what is the exact prevalence of antibodies presence in Indian population now. So if you see the data from August last year, in many cities, 50 to 60% people were already having antibody. And if you see the rate of infection from that point time, the rate of infection has not come down until recently. So it is very clear that more and more people have now been infected and they have developed antibodies, and then the India is very close to the level of herd immunity. So then the purpose of vaccine is now itself been defeated. So there is a so hurry of launching this vaccine now? Now, the second question arises, okay, if you come with a vaccine, then what is the data of your efficacy and what is the data of your safety? So today I got through the guidelines of the ICMR for this Bharat Biotech vaccine. ICMR has clearly given a timeline of 1 year for the phase 3 trial. So phase 3 trial have started on, I will tell you the exact date. It's 11th of November 2020. And ICMR has given 1 year timeline to complete this trial before it should be launched. But I don't know why this trial has not been completed before the emergency approval of this vaccine. So it seems that some kind of the phase 3 trial will be done by vaccinating the common man of India. It seems like that, because if the phase 3 trial time has to be completed, then the vaccine is not ready for launch until November 2021. But almost 9 months time has been shortened, and the vaccine has given an emergency usage for Indian population. So this clearly means that the phase 3 trial will be ongoing now. So Indian population will be more like experimental, experimental rat or experimental mouse. So there will be something like that, and then the outcome will be judged in the real time, and then by this time so many adversities can also happen, and nobody will be held responsible, because there have been many cases of this adverse reaction, and they have been told to be not associated with vaccination. So this kind of thing is definitely not good, not scientific, and no scientific expert, no molecular immunologist, or no immunologist or no virologist will buy this argument. Even ICMR, where is the ICMR? Why you have given 1 year timeline for this phase 3 trial? Then what does this mean? You have given at one hand 1 year timeline, and then you are approving it for emergency usage. So that itself contradicts your scientific that timeline for this. So these things, the government should be very clean. They should come out very clean on these things. So purpose of vaccination, what is the prevalence of antibodies, and what is the status of herd immunity? Has not the purpose of vaccination has now been defeated by naturally achieving the herd immunity? And then what about the ICMR guidelines? What about the scientific procedure? Why phase 3 trial has not been completed before? Because you have data from just 22,000 people, and imagine the population, Indian population, 1.3 billion people. So where this 22,000 or 25,000 people data stand? It's nothing. Yeah. So you do not know even what will be the severe outcome in a larger population. So that's why phase 3 trials are done, and you have been given scientific timeline for phase 3 trial. So what is the hurry? You should first complete the phase 3 trial, come out with the data clean, and then you go for vaccination. So these things are really forcing experts to ask questions, and these really raise doubts about the intention behind the launch of vaccines so prematurely. Yeah, anything you're coming, then we can go on.
Yeah, no, it's like this. What is this phase 3? And without phase 3 trials in a proper way with exact data, how safe, efficacious these vaccines are, and what we will write, what are the side effects? Without knowing the side effects, how can you vaccinate? So this is not a vaccine. Vaccine, after third trial, when you have full knowledge, only then it is called as a vaccine. Am I right, sir?
Yeah, so this is like a ongoing phase 3 trial, as I have said. So this will be like phase 3 trial in reality will go on till November 2021, and in the same procedure, many people will be vaccinated. So in real time, it will be done. But the biggest problem is who will be the responsible for the adversaries? Who will be the responsible? Even if you monitor and then I don't know, is there any committee or is there any insurance or is there any government funding to take care of the adversaries who will have after this kind of vaccination? Or you are going to simply say that whatever problem you have is not associated with vaccine, because there will be nothing to prove the association. Yeah, you can prove it to any illness, you can prove it to any other thing, because any symptom can be proved to any disease can be proved to any symptoms, and these symptoms will how will we prove that it is associated with vaccine? So it will be very easy for them to escape that this is not associated with vaccine. Yeah, so this is the biggest problem, and the Indian population should understand that what phase they are in now and why they are in the rush. Why not to wait? Why not? We have waited and we have crossed. We have face such a crucial time or such an alarming time when large number of population were getting infected. At that time, we have all the patience, we have taken all the precautions. So why not to continue when the situation is now not so alarming now? Yeah, you are in a better situation now, and then you are in such a hurry. So this is the problem. And scientifically, as I said, without phase 3 trial, phase 3 trial will involve at least 50,000 to 1 lakh people. Yeah. So unless and until you have an outcome of lakhs of people, how can you going to implement in a billion population? So this is completely illogical, non-scientific to do.
What is phase 3 trial actually, sir? What do you look for? What do you look for in phase 3 trial?
So we look for for the first trial we do in a small population, we look for the safety. Okay, your vaccine is safe. Yeah. In the second trial, we include like 25 to 50,000 people, and then we see the safety and the efficacy. But in a larger population like India, you need to do phase 3 trial, which involve lakhs of people. When lakhs of people are done, then you have a big sample size, and then you will possibly include all people with all kind of existing problems, existing diseases, existing outcome, existing immune response that could be comparable to a Indian population. So now the data that you have is not even comparable to a country with a small population. So this will not reflect the exact scientific outcome of a larger population, because you should have a population size which could give you at least an idea of what will be the outcome of this kind of vaccine in a larger population like India. So this is missing here. 25,000 people does not represent India. So this is something you understand by this exit poll. So you go for exit poll. So you take such a sample size which reflect the opinion of the entire state or entire country. Yeah. So if you go for exit poll of India and you take opinion of only 100 people, then your exit poll will be completely failed. You will be completely incorrect. So same here. So if you take a small sample size and if you do a trial, and then it will not reflect the outcome of the entire population. Because in this, many people will be excluded. We will have some other kind of adversity, and we will have some other kind of immune response. So this will be excluded. And now, when without phase 3 trial, if you go, so these population will be vaccinated, and then in real time they will have some kind of adversity, some kind of problem, and then you will simply say that this is not associated with the vaccination because you have not tested them and you have not faced such kind of problem, or you have not come with some kind of adversity in phase 1 or phase 2 trials. So then you will dissociate yourself. But in reality, this will be something like the real outcome of the real immunological reaction of a human from this vaccine.
So you mean
the
to
real
say
outcome will be excluded. Only the positive, then it will be the very biased one. So only the positive things will be included, and all the adversaries will be excluded, because this will be a common Indian man. So nobody is going to take care of them. And
common
then it will
Indian
be
man.
easy for them to say, okay, our vaccine is 100% effective.
Because the statement of Mr. Rajesh Bhushan, Health Secretary, no option to select between two vaccines, Health Secretary. headliner today. It clearly emphasizes that he doesn't have any data regarding even those first two stages of trials also, because there is nothing is there in the public domain. Am I right, sir?
It's there in only ICMR has some kind of data. If you go to the ICMR website, you will have some kind of data that how many people have been. So I gone through all this, and that's why I know very clearly. So the phase 3, I can show you if I can show if I turn my camera, then maybe I can show you. One moment. There is a data from phase 3 trial. I'll show you.
Or else you can send that to me. I'll just try to. You always
See.
Yeah, it's not visible.
You see, it says that 11, 11, 20, 20. So phase 3 trial. You see here, it is phase 3, and it says 11. First date of enrollment is 11, 11, 20, and the timeline is 1 year. So that's why the data is.
Can you send me that? Can you send me that? I'll flash it to our people. This is a big exposure. Indian Council of Medical Research, Union Health Secretary Mr. Rajesh Bhushan, and union and state government have to answer the people. You on your own website clearly stated that the trial, third stage of trial, runs from 11/20 to 11/20/21. Then why are you rushing through? Where is the urgency? Where is the emergency? You people have to answer. Are Indians becoming sitting ducks for third stage trial for the world to take these vaccines? Is that what Swadeshi, Mr. Prime Minister of India, should answer? Mr. Rajesh Bhushan has to answer. Swadeshi, are we going to sacrifice our healthy Indian people in the name of vaccination? Third trial is on innocent human Indians. Yeah, if you can send me that, I'll just try to flash it, sir.
I will send you. I'll send you. And now the another important thing. So
Nene, before we go to the next topic,
Nene,
before we go to, as an immunologist of molecular immunologist of such repute, are we Indians being made as sitting ducks for the third trial so that this vaccine comes out very clearly for the other world citizens to be vaccinated? Is that what is happening now, in spite of the herd immunity?
It seems that's what I said. It seems something like that, because in this ongoing vaccination, they will collect all the data, and I think it will be very easy for them to exclude the adversaries' data. So all the positive outcome will be compiled, and it will be presented as a 95 to 100% effective vaccine. Yeah, but in reality, it could be something different. Yeah. So this is the thing which we should know. Yeah, black and white. But I don't know whether this will happen. The data compilation and the data reflection, what the data will reflect will be the real data, or it will be a biased data just based on the successful outcome of this ongoing trial, or you say ongoing vaccination program. So this is something which we can't assume, or we don't know as of now.
Let me put it this way, because India is opening up now. Malls have opened. Malls have opened. Flights are running. Of course, with all those touted. Then let me put it to you this way, so that our common man will understand. Flights are operating internally with of course touted procedures. Malls have already opened. Theaters have opened. Educational institutions are being opened, and more than that, elections, assembly elections have held, where even the Prime Minister of India participated in a huge way in Bihar, from where you come. Telangana, Kerala, all the other states by-elections and also 3-tier panchayat elections were held. Swearing in is also started, and farmers are also on strike in a big way. And you have seen how big these things were addressed by our political leaders. Now they are trying to open up.
Yeah.
When such is the case, where is the need for this urgency, sir? You mean to say, are we being made as sitting ducks for third stage trials with this fear going on?
Yeah. So this seems to be the case. This you can scientifically conclude. Yeah. So if you take the data, antibody prevalence data from August last year, so already big cities have this kind of antibody. 50 to 60% people have already antibodies, and the rate of infection has not gone down from that point of time. Then obviously more and more people have been infected, and more people have developed antibodies, and we are very close to herd immunity status, definitely. you can do one more thing. The government can do antibody testing on these sitting farmers. Go there and do antibody testing. This big sample size is already there, and I'm very sure that 80 to 90% people who are sitting on dharna must have antibodies, and they have once in their lifetime they have been infected by COVID, and they have developed antibodies. That's why if they are not feeling sick, nobody is dying, nobody. Otherwise, if corona would have been such a pathetic situation now, then these kind of aggregation of people, yeah, would have been fatal. But nothing is happening. Go to the street, go to the shops, everything is overcrowded, nobody is wearing mask. Where is mask? After airport, when you land at the airport, there seems to be no corona in India. That's the situation. That's what I realized when I landed at Indira Gandhi Delhi International Airport. Yeah, only till airport you have all corona, and after airport there is no corona. Nobody was following any guideline. Forget about social distancing or mask. Nothing was visible. Yeah, markets are flooded, and this is what I have told. India is moving towards undeclared herd immunity in August last year, and now this holds true. You come out with an antibody prevalence data, you will be surprised to know, you will be surprised to see that this has already achieved. Wherever I have talked to people in India, in every family I have talked, they say they have gone antibody testing, and 4 out of 5 people, or sometimes 5 out of 5 people have been now antibody. So it's already happened. Yeah, it's already happened. So that's why the urgency of this vaccination, nobody is buying. Yeah, nobody is buying, and that's why the experts are raising questions. That even ICMR, ICMR is the body who is giving permission for this trial. And how come you have given this 1 year time and you are not imposing them? Why you have given this 1 year time without, if you have no teeth to bite them, and if you have no power to enforce them, then it's simply meaningless. Then what kind of responsibility of of promising good health to the Indian population you are delivering? So that is also a big question to be asked to ICMR kind of agency. That's why I have said that India needs a big reform. India needs a big institutional reform, and I have written an article, I have sent a suggestion to the Parliamentary Standing Committee. Please look into this, because these kind of institutions have certain responsibility towards the population of India, because they should be the body of expert which people should rely on. People should understand, they should make people understand what is this COVID, where India stands now, and what is the need of vaccination. But unfortunately, this is not happening. The MD of ICMR, I will come to the next question. He said that this COVID vaccine will be also effective on the new strain. Have you done it scientifically? No. Where is the data of this antibody proving to be very effective on this new strain? And if this is true that this new strain antibody, this vaccine will work, then why this situation was presented to the world, that this new strain of the virus is such a dangerous thing? Then it seems simply nothing. So all these things are really controversial. Scientifically, they lack the proper scientific understanding, or they are in a rush, or they are being pushed to do something which is illogical or non-scientific. Yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem of the entire the machinery, or the government machinery, or there seems to be really some big scientific gap between the government and the scientific body, and this vaccination program, who is giving this green signal, who is authorizing them, and all this. I don't know how this is happening in India, yeah? But this is really not a good situation. Scientifically, this is not correct, in one sentence.
Scientifically, it is not correct. Hope Mr. Rajesh Bhushan is listening to this. Hope Indian Council of Medical Research and all those at the helm, whether it is union government or state governments, you are all listening. There is a scientific gap. This is not science. When India is heading towards herd immunity, where is the necessity for you to rush and this urgency in vaccinating people? That to Indian Council of Medical Research. Today is a big exposure. I think he will send me. I'll play it again. 2020 11th March till 11th March 2021, third stage of trials should have gone. Why have you given permission. November, sir. That's what. 11th. November 11th. November 11th, 2020 to November 11th, 2021. Then why is this mad rush January 16, 2021? ICMR has to answer that too. When you are opening malls, planning to open educational institutions, now cinema theatres have started working from today. Big congregation of farmers, big congregation of people for Bihar elections and all the elections around India. Then where is the necessity? ICMR and Health Secretary Mr. Rajesh Bhushan, union to state governments, they have to answer now. Why are you imposing this vaccine on Indians? You mean to say, are Indians being made scapegoats to conduct third stage of trials so that these vaccines, whether it is Bharat Biotech or Pune's Serum Institute of India's vaccines, become available for the world? So for that, the innocent Indian population is being made scapegoat? Is this science? This is what Dr. Satish Ranjan is exposing. This is not science. This is not science at all. Yes, sir. And what about the people who have gained antibodies immunity now? Yeah, Dr. Satish Ranjan. The paradoxical state, what about the people who have already gained immunity? When you inoculate, inject this vaccine, who doesn't understand what's going to create in humans, because there are no liabilities attached to it, no committees to monitor, these people will escape these pharmacies at the cost of suffering humanity, Indians, innocent Indians. Government should be welfare, government should be transparent and accountable. That is what we have been telling. It is Indian taxpayers' money which is being judiciously utilized to buy all these vaccines, and that too for Indian public health. Then our people, public, should not be aware of how these vaccines are going to work, what is going to happen, why this mad rush. Yes, Dr. Satish Ranjan, out of fear psychosis, creating another fear psychosis, as has been done. Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Satish. Is it audible, Mr. Satish? Dr. Satish Ranjan?
Yeah, it's audible. It's audible. I think we got disconnected in between. Yeah.
What is this happening in India? Paradoxical. What about the people who have already gained immunity, who have already got antibodies?
Hello?
Now, if they are, is it clear,
Hello?
sir? Is it clear now? Is it clear?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Hello. Is it clear? Yeah, Dr. Satish Ranjan. Is it clear, sir? Hello? Dr. Satish Ranjan's connection seems to be again going awry. Such an important phase of this live show. A molecular immunologist exposing the Indians' scientific gap between the government and ICMR or Union Health Ministry. For that matter, all those Indian Medical Association bodies have to answer now. Why this urgency? When the trial, third stage trial, supposed to last till, yes sir, 11th November 2021. What about, it is very paradoxical, what about the people who have already been gaining antibodies or who have already gained immunity, herd immunity? What about them if they are vaccinated?
Yeah, so this is the next thing which we should understand. Yeah, so the phase 3 trial, I will suggest that they should include this category of people. So already the people who have developed antibodies by getting naturally infected by this virus, and so what will be the effect of vaccination on them? So this has to be scientifically understood. Yeah. So whether this vaccination will have any kind of adverse immune reaction on them, or because this will be a live attenuated virus, so the already existing antibody in their body will treat them as a virus. So the antibody level, the presence of antibody level will decline, or the antibody will deplete, or how the immune system in this category of people will respond. So this is also need to be known now, because this vaccination program has launched when the disease is already prevalent. Yeah. and large population of India has already developed antibodies. So this is not like that. Something a disease non-existing, you have vaccinating against non-existing disease. So disease is already existing, many people have recovered, they have developed antibodies. So then what will be the response in them? So this need to be understood in reality, and scientifically this data should be available so that people can understand and people will be assured, okay, that if you have already this vaccination, then your the longevity of antibody will not be affected. So this is the important thing. If the longevity of antibody is adversely affected, then the purpose of vaccination will be defeated. Yeah. Then instead of making the people um, uh, uh, preventive against the disease, then you will make the people susceptible to the disease. So this should not happen. So these adversaries need to be taken care of. This is the problem. This is the problem that we don't see the categorization where this kind of people will be included, not included. So here the scientific aspect of the vaccination, the most important scientific aspect of vaccination is missing. So this ICMR should include, even if they are planning to do the third phase of trial for these vaccines. So this will be our suggestion to them.
Now, what is the take from this show to Parliamentary Consultative Committee, to whom you have been advising, to the Prime Minister of Honorable Prime Minister of India and all the Chief Ministers, respected Chief Ministers of all the states, right from Union Cabinet Secretary to Chief Secretary, and for that matter, Indian Council of Medical Research, and Mr. Rajesh Bhushan, who is always ambiguous, the Health Secretary.
So we have clearly made our point. Yeah, we have this is not the first show we are doing. We have done 3-4 shows. We have written articles to them, and we are one of the few media with scientific expertise who have really given them insight about the COVID problem. And we have suggested them ways to tackle this kind of problem, how to prevent them this kind of pandemic, and what kind of response you should have. Yeah, even if you need, okay, you have a scientific body to advise, but sometimes this doesn't mean that the scientific body has complete knowledge of the ongoing problem. Yeah, so you should be open to all the suggestions from other experts as well. So if somebody is asking you some questions, some scientific questions, yeah, then this should not be just washed off based on their assumption or simply that we don't care. Nothing like that. So this is science, and science is done in a scientific manner. As I said, that you simply cannot assume that this vaccine will be as effective on the new strain as well. So this has to be scientifically validated and scientifically proved. So if you do simply based on assumptions, then you are something doing non-scientific and illogical things. This is not happen. This does not happen in real scientific.
Your voice, sir, your voice. Yep.
The science we do in lab, yeah. So everything is validated. So we don't simply assume and we simply treat people for any disease based on our assumptions. Yeah, medicines are not made on assumptions. They are made on proper scientific validations. Similarly, vaccines are developed against some kind of virus or something. Then they have to be validated, properly validated. So if you can't just go and say that based on our assumption this could be true. No, you are playing with the lives of billions of people. Billions. India has 1.3 billion population. Yeah. So this kind of statement, is pathetic. If I say it's pathetic kind of statements that come out from these kind of highest level authority or the scientific body. Yeah. So that's why we are here to educate people, and we are here to question the government, the authority. See, I'm not against the science of vaccine. I'm a scientist. I know the science behind the vaccine, and I know how the scientific things are done. There is no shortcut in science. Science has its own course. Science has its own pace. You cannot hurry the scientific process. You can only hurry your lethargic bureaucratic process. Yeah, this should be done. Yeah, you should hurry in your reforms. You should bring about more scientific reforms. These process should be hurried rather than all the scientific things. Development of vaccine is not a cup of tea of your health secretary or your health department. It's a scientific thing, and all the scientific procedures need to be followed, and all the safety and efficacy the trials should be done in such a manner that there should why there is no question, why there is no see all the existing vaccines, nobody asked about the efficacy or about the efficiency of the vaccine. Why this vaccine is so controversial? Why? There is something which is missing, and why don't you are happy to address them? And in such a situation where India has faced the most tougher situation before, and now we are in much better situation than before, and then why you are hurrying? Why you are not following your own norms? Why you are just uh, trying to make people get vaccinated, and even before you know really know the outcome of vaccine in a large population? This is very simple. In very simple language, we are trying to educate our people. Yeah. So this we are not against the science of vaccine. Science of vaccine is very fantastic. It has saved billions of lives. It is done for the larger interest of public health. But this kind of vaccination can lead to a defeat the very purpose of your vaccination and can add more to adversaries rather than solving your problem. So here, these are the things that we raise very scientifically, and this has to be addressed in a scientific manner. We are not here to listen any statement based on the assumption of health secretary or any secretary or anybody. No, no science, no in no country science run on this kind of assumption. In South Korea, the COVID was handled by scientific body. No press conference was done by any government body or any health secretary or any chief secretary or anything like that, because people will trust scientific body for a scientific problem, because they can only understand the problem, they can give you a scientific solution, and they can make the people understand. That's why South Korea was very successful. But in India, this kind of problem, the scientific problem is being handled by bureaucracy, and you see now it's a disaster. It's a pure disaster. It's a health disaster. And as a good outcome of health disaster, India has achieved herd immunity already. You come out with a data, you will clearly see that the India has already achieved. In August, I said India is moving towards undeclared herd immunity based on the data at that time. And now we are 5 months ahead, and India is very close to that mark. So why not you first do the things which we should know, and then we should go for the next thing. Yeah. And India can wait. India can wait. There is no need of such hurry. There is no such emergency as of now. Emergency was when lakhs of people were getting infected and thousands of people were dying. But now the situation has improved. You go outside and you will see with your eyes how the situation has improved. If the situation has not improved, then in such a crowded place, thousands of people in every city would have been getting infected, and 1/10 of the population would have been dying. But this is not the case. In reality, this is not the case. So, this is all the things that you can even conclude based on the reality. Everybody can see what's happening in reality, and then this kind of enforcement of the vaccination at this time without all the scientific validation is at least not acceptable to the expert and all the person who really understand the science behind the vaccine and the process. Common man can easily go because they don't know. They don't know about the ICMR guidelines. They don't know about the timeline. They don't know about the trials. They can be easily convinced that okay, we have few thousand data and this vaccine is very effective. But they should understand this few thousand reflect entire India? No. Then so it's very easy to to convince common man non-scientific way, but scientific why there is so much objections and so much questions are being raised by scientific body. You should also address to them. They are not fools. They are not fools. They are there to question the scientific things. Yeah, and I don't really understand why these questions are not being addressed, why these concerns are not being addressed. We have raised 6 concerns about the RNA vaccine. Yeah, any scientific person or any scientist will understand that, and he will do the all scientific things or all scientific experiments to address these concerns. He will not simply say on assumptions. No scientific publications come out based on assumptions. They have been published based on the scientific data. Scientific data are being validated, they have been peer reviewed, and then they are published. Nothing comes out based on assumptions. You know, this is not something
Right, it's-
your home cooking that you assume something and you do something and any outcome will be happily acceptable, and it will be edible. No, this is life of billions of people. You cannot go by this kind of irresponsible statement. This is completely irresponsible, non-logical, non-scientific, whatever you said, non-acceptable for a scientific community.
Non-acceptable. Hope Prime Minister of India is hearing, and the concerned ICMR and all those related bodies across India now at least rise to the occasion. Cannot play with lives of billions of people. He says very clearly, this is not science, this is illogical. When India is moving towards herd immunity, where is the necessity of a vaccine? And that too a vaccine third trial which are supposed to end on November 11, 2021 as per the guidelines of Indian Council of Medical Research. Why is this being hurried? Why January 16, 2021? Swadeshi, you meant to say the people of India are being made as scapegoats for stage 3 trials for the world to provide these vaccines from these 2 labs? Understand, this is public money for public health, and how public are being utilized, how public's health is being played at. Now at least this show has very clearly come out scientifically and logically also. Before I say bye to you, sir, how is that the Bharat Biotech and the Pune Institute of both have different pricings? Are they both one and the same vaccines?
So, I mean, pricing is something I don't know what's the cost of production and what's the logical.
No, is
cost,
it the
yeah?
same
But
same
both
thing?
vaccines
It's the same
are-
live attenuated vaccine. Both of them, which
So they are live attenuated virus, yeah. So this is or you also call it like inactivated virus will be injected to your body and your body will respond. So this is completely different from RNA vaccine that we have discussed, yeah. So
Yeah.
people should not confuse between RNA vaccine and this vaccine, yeah. So this is very conventional vaccine. So mostly the vaccines are like that. So you are being injected the live attenuated or partially killed virus or inactivated virus is injected to your body, and your body will respond. Your immune system will respond. It will assume as a virus, and then it will develop antibodies, and this antibody will be in your body. So that in reality, if you have some
that
kind
is in
of
reality. That
this
is in
coronavirus infection,
this is in reality. If the vaccination has undergone third stage of trials and then vaccinated, that is fine. But are these one and the same, both Bharat Biotech and SII in Pune? Then why this price difference?
So both vaccines, I don't know. So this I don't know.
They are one and the same.
Because
They're-
pricing depends. See,
They're one and the same.
pricing is so pricing depends on the cost of development, their logistic, everything.
No, no,
yeah?
no, but
for scientists,
no, but it is one and the same which is being used for this vaccination.
yeah, it's the same live attenuated virus.
So when it's such a, when it is the same, why this price difference Indian government has to answer? And the other aspect is, when you say it is live attenuated or killed, what about the disposal rate? When they are manufacturing, don't you think India is going to face another scare, health scare, if it is not properly disposed of?
So this vaccine the virus in this vaccine has generally no potential to cause a disease, yeah. So that's why they are half killed or partially killed or inactivated or attenuated, yeah. So the first objective in the development of vaccine is that the vaccine, it should not cause the disease, you know. It should only activate the immune system, and it should only develop the antibodies required for further prevention. So I should assume here. I have to assume because I don't know. So here I should assume that all this vaccine, the live attenuated, because they have claimed it has to be safe. So safety means that it will not cause the disease. Yeah, that's why it's safe.
But where is the
Phase one
data?
trial or
Where
phase
is the
two
data?
trial,
As you rightly said, where is the data?
so, so phase one. So phase one, phase two trial, they say about 22,000 people. Yeah. So here you can assume, presume, whatever you say, that this vaccine will not at least cause the disease. Will not. But still, this population, the number is very small. So in larger population, then it will be very clear. It will be very clear that actually what is happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this small population, as I said, it does not reflect the immunogenic reaction of a population like India.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's same like public opinion. Same
Right.
like public opinion. Yeah. So if you go
1.3
for 100,
billion
you go for
out
1,000.
100 out of
1,000 will
1.3 billion, it's never a public opinion. Right.
Yeah,
Your point
that's
is-
what I said. So you can. So that's the best simple example that I can give you to understand. Yeah, what is this number? What this number means? Yeah. So
Right.
this number should, in experiment, always
Right.
we have been asked to include such a number
Right.
that can reflect something in reality.
Right.
Yeah. So that's why the trials are done. Otherwise, what is the need of trial? You do an animal trial and you just go for human vaccination.
Right.
If everything is safe in in animals, then you should go directly. But why this is not done? Because even animals are very close to human, but they are not human.
Okay. They're close to human, they are not human. And no vaccine should be developed on assumptions, as he clearly states 130 crore population, 1.3 billion population. He clearly cites 100 out of them. If you say that is public opinion for 1.3 billions, the first stage and second stage trial, just meager data, and the major data of third trial, as per Indian Council of Medical Research, as per Union Government, it has started on 11th November 2020 and it should have lasted till 11th November 2021, as per the Indian Council of Medical Research own data, which is online, anyone can check. This is a big exposure. When such is the case, why this hurry? January 16th 2021, they are going to inoculate, they are going to vaccinate Indians. Why are Indians being made to undergo third stage of trial for the world, for these vaccines to be developed? That too, Indian taxpayers' money, putting Indian public health at stake. Is this Swadeshi? I think now FDI 100% has come into the human lifestyles also, because even science has become assumptive. There should not be any assumption, as Dr. Satish Ranjan has clearly pointed out. Now we are running on the assumptions that even the new strain can be taken care of. Where is the evidence of new strain? How it is going to be lethal? If such is the case, this vaccine, is it going to work based on the old strain? So many questions unanswered. Indians have every right to question this urgency, because as per Dr. Satish Ranjan, who clearly exposed ICMR's own track record, that it should have lasted till 11th November 2021, the third phase of trials. Without that, cutting short, when India is going through herd immunity, malls are opened, theatres have opened, big congregations addressed right from Prime Minister of India to Chief Ministers, farmers huge big strike, we have seen in Delhi, big congregations in malls, everywhere, educational institutions are being opened. Why is it not in a phased manner herd immunity is setting into India? When you give some time, even fresh cases, new cases, infected people are getting infected. When such is the case, where is the need of this vaccine? Spending huge public money, and that too scaring public health, because government is not at all transparent and accountable. What you are allowing these companies to go scot-free tomorrow if some adverse complaint, something happens, there is no committee to monitor. As you have seen in Corona, no data, simply protocols. They said, why these protocols for India? What is happening? Which city, which hospital, where is the Corona data? And where is the antibodies data before you vaccinate people. And what about the people who are already gained immunity, have already got antibodies? What is going to happen with them? Did you do any study? At least you have any committee to look after that. Such ambiguity, like our Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan's statements, ICMR and IMA, all the scientific bodies are very silent. They say we have spoken to them. How can you be assumptive? Is it not the life of an Indian citizen? As you have risked during Corona, how people were made to die because of lack of public health care, even after spending lakhs of rupees. Even we have seen Hyderabad and Mumbai, how people died. Instead of developing public health care, now we have got pharmacy insurance riddled vaccination. It's a big riddle for this 2021 year. Thank you, Dr. Satish Ranjan. Stay safe, stay healthy. Dr. TSPR channel is very clear. No enmity towards an individual nor animosity towards any party. Issue is dealt as per rule of law, constitution, invoking evidential act. Hope this is very scientific and logical to the core. Thank you, Dr. Satish Ranjan. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you very much, Ian. Bye bye.